Hi everybody, welcome to West Virginia. My name is Cheryl and this is my channel, Tranquil Stitches. Today is Sunday, August 1st, 2021, and this is my FlossTube episode number 122. I cannot believe it's August. Everybody's saying that it's August already. We have almost gotten through 2021. It's nuts. It's time is just flying. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you're staying cool if it's hot outside, and the opposite if you're in the southern hemisphere. I appreciate you stopping by and spending a little time with me today. And I don't have very much, I don't think, well, I've got a lot, but it's, I don't think it's going to be a very long video is what I'm trying to say. It's raining here, and it's the first time it's rained in quite a while, and next week it's supposed to be in the 70s all week, and then back to the mid-80s. So I'm going to enjoy next week. I'm going to put some screens in the windows and listen to the frogs and the crickets, and I'm gonna really enjoy the cooler weather for as long as it's here. August, I've always thought of August as the beginning of fall, because here in West Virginia, the leaves kind of start turning in August. It's not full force, but it's not a July summer in August. It's not the same summer that is in July. So I have typically always put my fall decorations out in August. So I'm going to continue to do that. Some people put their Christmas up extremely early, and I put my fall up extremely early because I love the colors and I just want to enjoy it as long as I can. And then in October, I just add some Halloween stuff and then take it back away after Halloween, and I add some turkeys and pilgrims for Thanksgiving, and I get to enjoy it all the way through Thanksgiving. So that's what I'm planning on doing. I've still got my 4th of July decorations up, you know, summer patriotic kind of things. So, okay, I have some whips. I met one of my goals, my Whip Go goals. I've got a, I'm going to share with you what I've got in my stitching caddy. I got a new stitching caddy, so I'm very excited about it. I wanted to share that with you. And let's see, August plans. I've got some August plans. So that's pretty much about it. So let's get started. First of all, I have some whips, and I'll show you those first. So I did meet my Whip Go goal. Say that 10 times fast. I met my goal on New World by Prairie Schooler. My goal was 3,000 stitches, and I've put in 3,000 this year. I'm probably a little over that. I don't have a count, but since you saw this one last, I've put in 1,033 stitches, and here's where it was the last time you saw it. So I've put in the Nina, I put in the name of the Penta, and I finished the little sun. So that's my 1,033 stitches, and here it is. I've got all 3 ships in there. And of course up here it says, in 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue. I think that's the typical saying for Columbus Day. But I love it. And I'm using the Call for DMC because Prairie Schooler. It's almost blasphemous to use anything other than that. It's an unwritten rule. You use what you want. But I typically stick to the rule and do DMC for Prairie Schoolers. So that's that one. This one will go away unless I just feel like stitching on it, but it's met its goal, so it's done for the year, and it'll be slated for a finish in next year's Whip Go. So got that done. Now the rest of my whips, let's see. Okay, I have Fright Night. I didn't realize after my last video, I realized I said that I didn't have a finish to focus on for the rest of the month, but I did, because this one was drawn in July and its goal is a finish. So instead of focusing on this one, I stitched other things, which it's fine. It's all got to be done anyway. Got to be done. But I have since realized that it has been called, so I can really focus on this one. And then she called another one in August that's Goal is a Finish, so I've got 2 to focus on this month. This is going to be one of the 2. This is Fright Night by Fat Quarter Shop. I think it's Lori Holt, I think, but this was a stitch along they had last year in October that I participated in, and I am working diligently to get this one done. It's so cute. It is so cute. And here's where it was. I put in 1,134 stitches, and here it, let me see, I can probably just fold this up like this. I'm using Fabric Flair Hazy Gray in 28 count, which is the called for, one of the called for fabrics. And it's fraying a lot. So here's where it is. It's a fun stitch, especially since I'm doing it on 28 count because it's big and I don't have to, you know, use anything other than my reading glasses for it. So what I did was I did the bottom floor and I changed it up. I changed up because it has the ghost kind of bursting through the door, and it's got a white outline of the door on each side like he's pushing the door open. But I preferred him just in front of the door like this. So I took all of that out and filled it in with black and just you know, made it plain and did the steps. He is done in glow-in-the-dark thread. And I did decide to do glow-in-the-dark thread for all of the outlines. And what I'm going to do, I pulled some fun colors, Halloween colors, like a neon green and, let's see, I have a neon green and a yellow, a bright yellow, that I'm gonna make each floor a different color. So it's like a party house. So that is my Fright Night. 1,134 stitches since last month. Okay, the next one is Elizabeth Weston from Hands Across the Sea. She is one of my zombie run pieces for the Daily 30 group. And last video I had her off the Q-snap and she's back in there now, so she'll be in there for a while. Here's where she was, and I'm just coming on across with her. Now I only put in 420 stitches because 400 was the minimum that I had to put in, and that's all I did because I was trying to work on Fright Night and the other oh, I skipped one, the other finish that I'm trying to get. But this one, 420 stitches, and here she is. So I just got some more of that vine done. I'm using the Call for Silks 35 count Wild Honey from Lakeside Linens. And I've been having fun watching Shelly from Shelly Proverbs Stitcher. Proverbs 31:22, I think. I don't know. If I'm wrong, I'll put it right here, but I will link her below. She's stitching Elizabeth Weston as well. And she's gotten all into the words, which are over one, which are right under that. The words start right under here. So I've got that to look forward to. So she's almost across the page. So hers is looking beautiful too. So I've enjoyed watching her. All right, the one I skipped, the other focus for the finish is Baby It's Cold Outside from Heartstrings Samplery. And here's where it was when I started on it. This one, I put 875 stitches in, and I finished the house and the windows, and I ripped out the blue chimneys, put the gray chimneys in. So here's where this one is. And again, it's a focus for a finish. So I'm hopeful to get this one in Fright Night done this month. Those words and the border should go pretty quickly. But I changed up the houses. I mean, the houses. Well, I did. But the windows, I made the windows bigger. And in the pattern, there's only one in this section here. But I put another one in there. And then I put one above the door. I can't remember if that one's there or not. And I made them wider. And then I put a little window in the door back here. And like I said, I changed the chimney color to match the trim, you know, the trim and the doors. So it's gray. So there's where that one is. Hopefully it'll be a finish this month. If I keep up this momentum, I think I can do it. All right, some of the ones that have stitch goals, the first one I worked on was October, well, not in any order, but October 31st. This is in a Halloween, just cross stitch Halloween edition. Let me look and see. I didn't write it down. I never do, right? Y'all know me. Let's see, I've got it right here. All right, 2016. Just cross stitch Halloween issue, and it's by Primitive Hair. Her goal is 3,000 stitches, and she'll be slated for a finish next year. But I don't know how far that 3,000 is going to take me though. I mean, I don't know, but I did 749 in her, and I got the rest of the middle of the dress, and then I got this whole side. I think it's this. No, this whole side. Done. So, not much to see still. Now, the next time I work on her, I'll be putting in her arms and her bodice and then her head, which is a pumpkin. So, 749 stitches. I think I've got like something like 1,200 stitches in her. So, she's still got 2,000 more stitches to go before the end of the year. This is like 17, let's see, 1,700 stitches. Just it's over 1,700 stitches just in this. So that's October 31st. She's the last of my Darktober starts for 2019. I worked on my West Virginia home by Hands to Work. This is the sweetest little design. I absolutely am having the best time. I'm using a 36 count 1/2 and just on a Zweigart linen. I'm not sure what it is. 803 stitches in this one, and there's where it is. I got the other little sheep llama thing done. Don't know what it is. I got the tree. Finished all the leaves and the apples, I'm assuming, on the tree. And then I got these two hills. And I brought the fence on over, and this starts the house. So the house is right here. So this is a small design, but it's really cute. The colors, oh, the colors. I'm just using DMC 1/2. All right, the next one is Dickens Village Sampler. This one has a goal. Oh, my West Virginia home's goal is a finish. This is Dickens Village Sampler by Margaret and Margaret. And I worked some more on the border on this one. I got 768 stitches since you saw it last. And just the border. I got this side done here. This is just getting ready to turn the corner here. So that's as big as it's going to be. And that's where I am on Dickens Village. Its goal is 3,000 with a potential finish next year. Next is Christmas Quaker by Bygone Stitches. This one's still in the Q-snap because I really think I'm going to work on this one again this month. I love stitching on this. I'm using a Edinburgh Heartland from Picture This Plus. And Edinburgh is always 36 count. Belfast is always 32 count. And Cashel is always 28 count. And Newcastle is always 40 count. So, in case you didn't know that, there you go. Little tidbit of knowledge. Okay, this is where it was. And I got good progress in this one. I was wrong. Did I say I got 671 in Dickens Village? 803 in Western Home. This one I put 768 stitches. I don't know. What'd I say? What'd I say? Y'all paying attention? I don't know. I ain't paying attention. Okay, this is where I am on this one. The little tag, the fabric is sticking out. Okay. I got this. This is a huge motif here. But I finished the page, I'm pretty sure. And I got the stocking and this and then these. And up here is the another name of the song, another name of a song. I'm not sure which one. But there's where that one is. 768 stitches. And last but not least, inspiration. And I think I told you that my goal was to get the other little Horn of Plenty in the other corner. And I did. Ah, Sophie hair. Y'all having problems with pet hair? Oh my gosh. She's slowing down shedding though. I noticed it because it's almost autumn. She's slowing down. So she's been terrible this year. But anyway, here's where it was. And I put 1,012 stitches in this one. And I got the other little Horn of Plenty done. So here is this one in all her glory. Okay. There she is. So I got this one done. And I put in that inside back stitch border. So all I have left is the inside part. I think it's going to happen this year. I really do. I have been saying this is a, it's going to be finished this year. It's going to be finished this year. Ever since I've been doing FlossTube. 3 years. This is the year. I do believe. I do believe. Right, Frankie? This is the year. So, there's inspiration. I hope that's my screen grab. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. That will be my BAP finish for the year if I can get if I can make it happen. That will be it. Okay. Let me give you some stats that I know you don't really care about, but I'm going to document for myself. So 14,090 stitches in July. 14,090 stitches, that's a record. Since I've been counting, and every month I seem to break my previous record. So I am so excited. I had one new start, which was A Changed World. Diana, my BFF, started A Changed World yesterday, and I got to be, we were texting, and when she started it, she told me, and she sent me a picture of when she put the first stitch in, so that was exciting. So we are now stitching that together. And then Talia over at Part-Time Stitcher is starting it today. So some of my friends are stitching that right along. If you're not familiar, this is the new design from Tanya Brockmeyer from Scarlet House. I've met Tanya a couple times, and she's a sweetheart. So I started that one this month, and that one will get some love over the next 2 weeks because her starting it and then Talia saying she's starting it, you know, I got to work on it. I got to work on it. So it doesn't have a goal because I just started it, but I love it. I love it. So, okay, one new start and 2 finishes. What did I finish? I don't think they were very big ones. What did I finish? Let's see. I finished, Jardine Privé's Halloween, that one with the skeleton that glows in the dark, and I finished Freedom Needle Book by Stacey Nash. Stacey Nash, the one with the red, white, and blue flowers. So I had 2 finishes. So I am ending this month with 32 whips. I had 33 at the beginning of the month. So I'm down 1 whip. Hey, my average is 454 stitches a day, which is unbelievable. And I haven't updated you on my Stitch My Hours challenge to myself. In case you're not aware or not familiar, I have a personal challenge to myself to stitch 1 stitch for every hour that I've been alive. So it's growing. I'm trying to, but I started at December 1st of 2019. I have in 138,571 stitches so far. I am 15 years old, April of 1982, and getting ready to turn sweet 16, and just finishing up my sophomore year in high school. So for the first almost 16 years of my life, I have a stitch in every hour. So that's fun. It was fun updating that one. All right, my August plans. Now, every month, except for February, I've had a new start, and I plan to continue that. Well, today's August 1st, so I get a new start. I'm going back up to 33 whips, but that's okay. If I get those 2 finishes this month, that'll be good. Okay. I already have a couple Blackbirds going. I've got Anniversaries of the Heart. I've got Away We Ride. Those are whips, but I just felt the need for another one. So my dear friend sent this chart, and I am excited over the moon to stitch this. This is Moon Garden. It is Loose Feathers number 8, 2004. I adore the colors. Barb stitched this. She charted it and stitched the model. And inside, Alma wrote, Barb's wonderful design reminds me of the moonflower. Its large creamy flowers open in the evening. Their fragrance lingers in the evening air. I have one growing on an iron fence by my back porch. The dark iron frames and supports the white flowers. This vine is an annual which grows rapidly to about 10 to 20 feet. These dramatic flowers are well worth growing. In the evening, it will reward you as large twisted buds unfurl. You can actually watch as they open. So this is Moon Garden by Blackbird Designs. Loose Feathers number 8. And what I chose, they got it on, what is this? 28 count 18th century rook from R&R. It looks like it's a gray, purple, like you can see a little bit of variegation in there. But I chose this 35 count Midsummer Night by R&R to stitch it on. I think that's going to be just really pretty. And then Floss Toss. Look. Look. Look at that. It's called Heather, I think. Highland Heather. It's variegated pink and purple. Isn't that pretty? Now, this is not the pink. I just put that there just so you could get an idea. I didn't have cameo pink, and apparently not many other people do. It's hard to find. I did find it somewhere. eBay, I think. eBay, and she had one skein left. So I sent for that, and it'll be here, you know, before I finish this. So that's the plan. Moon Garden. Now, what I'm planning to do is, this is going to be my daily 30. I'm going to bring back my daily 30 piece. I'm going to stitch on that every day in August for at least 30 minutes until it's done. So with the goal of a finish by the end of the month. So, and I'll be doing that. I've got enough BAPs. I've got 7 BAPs going. And I'm not going to be starting any big pieces anymore this year. So I'm going to start pieces that I can do logistically in 1 month, and I'm going to you know, do my daily 30 again. I did it last year, and I finished every one I started on the 1st by the end of that month. So you know, that increases my finish total. So that's my plan. I get to start that when I get this video uploading. My whip go is going fabulous. I got to mark off, like I said, I got to mark off New World because it's met its goal of 3,000 stitches. That's that. Now, this month, I am very, very hopeful that I can mark off 5 blocks. 5 blocks. I need 481 in Elizabeth. I need, which my zombie runs 400. I hope to finish Fright Night. I have, let's see, Anniversaries of the Heart is here. I need 703 on it. Village is here. And I need only 178, so I will definitely, again, my zombie runs 400. So that one, and then Baby It's Cold was called for August, and it is here. So hopefully in August, I'll be able to cross off this one. It's hard to do backwards. This one, and this one. Still no bingo. Out of all 5 of those, still no bingo. But, I mean, closer and closer. I just love this challenge. I love this. I love this. It's kept me focused. It has really lit a fire in my stitching, because I really want to cover the board, and I'm going to see what my husband's got planned for me for my prizes for bingo. So that's incentive enough, right? Okay. That is all of the stitching I've got for the month and my plans. I've been playing with my Christmas planner already. I ordered a winter expansion pack for my Happy Planner, and it's got some dividers and things in it for the holidays. So I'm anxious to get that, and I'm changing my planner up a little bit this year. For 2021, I'm actually excited about Christmas. If you can imagine that. It's been years since I've been excited about Christmas. So I'm actually excited. You know, short 146 days. What are you doing with your life? 146 days till Christmas. And I wrote down here, a new Goodwill opened in the town that my former mother-in-law lives in, my friend. And she and I will probably be going there. We went shopping the other day, and it was crowded because it just had opened, and we got to give it time for the people to get used to it being there. You can hear my stomach growling. I hope you can't hear my stomach growl. So hopefully the crowd will die down after they get used to it being there, and it won't be as crowded. We've got one the same amount of time. It's about 45-50 minutes away in the opposite direction, and it's never crowded. So I think it'll calm down some. So now let me show you what's in my brand new stitching caddy. I am oh so excited. Hang on just a second. Okay, I was contacted by Ivy of Molly Ollie, and she asked me if I'd like to review her Memo Caddy. It's a Memo Caddy, and it's pretty much marketed as a diaper bag, but you can use it, well, when you see it, you'll understand. But it's a Memo Caddy, and there is a QR code if you are so inclined, but I will link them below. And she's just a sweetheart. She asked me if I'd like to, and I said absolutely, because I have experimented with several different options when I sit on the couch to stitch. I don't have a chair. I sit on the couch, and I like the couch because I can keep everything beside me. And I've experimented with different things to house everything that I need, and I wasn't, what I had was working, but it just, you know, it wasn't ideal. Plus, this is absolutely perfect for going to retreats, to bring on to the, bring out to the table when I'm stitching, because it holds everything. And it's, okay, let me show you. Here it is. I love this thing. I love this thing. Okay, let me take you on a tour of this Molly Ollie bag and show you what's going on. Okay, now, one of the major things that I love about this caddy is it holds my project bags. My project bags go right in there perfectly. This is a Diddly Dadly Designs bag. I will link her below. She's got fabulous bags. I love her. I'm addicted to her bag. And then this is one that I made. So they're standard 14-inch project bags that I know most of you have, but if they fit in here perfectly. I've also got my Happy Planner in here that I keep my stitching progress in. I've got my little notebook that I keep my stitch counts in. I have my Mag Eyes in here. This is a pouch on the side. And it has my scissors, my seam ripper, extra needles. It's got these little, it would hold an ink pen, but I don't keep it in there because I'm using it all the time. Plus, there is a Velcro pouch here on the other side of this. So that zips up. On the back are 3 more pockets, just like the ones on the front. On this side, there's a bigger pocket, my extra hands here. And it's lots of room in here. And then on the front, you've got the pockets. I've got my ruler, my highlighter, my pen, right here where I can get a hold of them. And this is my little pen case from magnetic needle case from Fat Quarter Shop. It fits perfectly in there. You know what? You know what the best part is? The best part is these handles go over my project bags. I don't have to, you know, usually the handles will either not clear them or they'll barely clear them, and you have to kind of grab between the bags and the handle. This has got plenty of room. It's made of felt. It's made of felt. It is completely collapsible. It comes with sections that have Velcro on them. You can section it off into 3 different sections, like this. I love it. I absolutely love it. This thing sits beside me now. When I stitch, everything is right there. When I finish a project, I'll put it in its bag, put the bag away, put the next project bag in there, and I'll keep 3 or 4 in here, and all I have to do is just grab the bag. Everything is here. My notebooks, my pen, my highlighter, my scissors, everything is here. And it just sits right beside me. I'm telling you, I love it. I have a traveling light that folds up. It will fit in here when I go on retreats. It will fit right in there. No problem at all. I mean, it would probably hold, I'm guessing probably 8 to 10 project bags if you wanted to just use it for project bags. But it's great. So, Molly Ollie, I will link a link below that takes you right to this. It comes in 2 different colors, and I just like the aqua and pink. I think that's what it's called. Let me see. I saw it on here. Yeah. Exterior is felt. The interior is polyester. It's teal and rose. That's the color option. I think the other one's gray. I think gray and something. It's 14.5 by 9.5 by 7.5. They are offering a 10% discount to my viewers for the next 2 weeks. So the code that you will enter at checkout is below, and they will be happy to get yours to you. But if you want one, it's just great. And you know, I received the bag for reviewing the product. So but as you can see, I'm in love with it. I mean, I'm very careful. When I was first when I first started getting approached to do product reviews, or we'll send you this if you do this, you know, I very quickly realized, well, not quickly enough as far as I'm concerned, but I realized that some of the things that I was asked to review, I wasn't very happy with. And what are you going to do? Get on here and say, no, I didn't like this. They sent it to me, but I didn't like it. No, I mean, I'm very picky about the products that I accept to review now. And I saw this, I read up on it, it's on Amazon. I, you know, looked at all of the pictures, I read all of the information about it, and I thought, yeah, I believe I could, I believe I could use that, and I believe I would like it. So I love it. So, but I get nothing for if you buy one, I get nothing. So it's not an affiliate link or anything like that. So just wanted to share with you. Okay, I think that's all I have. Real quick, I've been diagnosed with diabetes. I am now a diabetic, and my on-again, off-again doctor, who doesn't give a flying flip about me and whether I live or die, she put me on some medication that made me very sick, and I've had some problems communicating with her. She's on vacation last week, and I had so many questions, and sorry, you'll have to wait till she gets back. She put me on a medication and then went on vacation. You know, so my niece actually works for a doctor, and I was talking to her, and she said, you need to come see my doctor. So my doctor, the one who prescribed the medication, can't see me until October 1st. So I'm a brand new diabetic, no clue what I'm doing. Absolutely zero clue. I had asked them for a prescription for a meter, and they would not call me back, Well, you'll have to wait till she gets back. Okay, so I'm going to sit here a week, brand new diabetic, scared out of my mind, with no meter to know where I am with my blood sugar. Well, turns out you can buy a meter at Walmart. Do you think they told me that? Do you think they told me that? No. I have no clue what I'm doing. So I've been reading, studying. And I got a meter, and I have very good levels without the medication, so I'm not really sure what's going on. So when I go to the doctor, my new doctor, I'm going to talk to him about, you know, get his input as far as where I am and what I need to do. So I just don't, there's some very concerning side effects to this medication she attempted to put me on. She started me out at an extremely high dose, which from what I understand, I should have been titrated on. And, you know, so I'm just going to keep an eye on things and not, I take my blood sugar several times a day, and I'm making sure I'm okay. And I'm going to continue to do that until I see him, because I may not even need that medication. So we'll see. But that's where I am. And it's nothing really else going on. We're just marking time until fall, and to where I can enjoy some cooler weather and start, you know, feel like I'm living, because, you know, I can not dread the heat when I go outside. So that's where I am. So good to see you all today, and I hope that you're enjoying your stitching if you're able to stitch, and I hope your life is good, and the ones you love are good, and everybody's happy and healthy. And I appreciate you commenting, liking, subscribing, everything, you know, YouTube wise. And I will see you next time. And until then, happy stitching.